guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, from the thumbnail of this video you already know what's up. Your girl got her pin. I got my Google AdSense pin. Yeah, the pin arrived on the 1st of March and your girl is excited. I'm so excited, guys. I just want to say that this video you're about to watch is going to be different from the regular videos you watch here on YouTube, talking about YouTube monetization process or YouTube verification process here in Nigeria, okay? Because to be honest, my verification process or my monetization process in general wasn't really as stressful as I thought it would be, okay? Judging from someone who has watched a lot of Nigerian YouTubers talk about how stressful it was for them to get their pin, mine wasn't really stressful, okay? I prayed about it and God did it. To God be the glory. My case is different, okay? I got monetized on the 10th of December, and normally YouTube gives you 4 weeks, 1 month for you to verify your identity, right? So yeah, immediately I got monetized. I was like, okay, you know what, I was very busy that December. I was creating content, running around, creating content, that I just forgot about my verification thing. So, and normally YouTube accepts for government issued ID card, your national ID card or your voter's card or your driver's license or your international passport, but I only have my national ID card and my voter's card. But my national ID card has a middle name issue, while my voter's card has date of birth issue. So I was trying to correct it all through 2021. I tried correcting it, but Nigeria with their delay protocols, come today, come tomorrow, come today. So I was fed up, I gave up. So 2 weeks after getting monetized, I'm like, okay, you know what, it's time for me to verify my identity. Mary, you have to verify your identity now. So I tried, I decided to try and do my driver's license, but I got to know that driver's license, the plastic card will come out. The plastic driver's license takes about 3 months to come out, right? It takes about 3 months for the plastic ID card to come out, and me, I only have 2 weeks because I've already exhausted the 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, I don't have 3 months here, okay? Because YouTube only accepts the plastic one. They don't accept the paper one. So the paper driver's license, YouTube does not accept it. So I decided, you know what, I have to do my international passport. So I called Ella. Before then, Ella Skincare, who is a YouTuber here in Delta State, has already told me that she used her international passport to verify her identity. So I called her. I'm like, Ella, where did you do your international passport? How much did it cost you and everything? She told me. Immediately I went to the immigration office. This was already third week, the 3rd week already. I went to the immigration office, and people were already telling me that international passport takes time to come out. So I prayed again. I'm like, God, please, my case has to be different too. So I went to the immigration office, started the process, and then in less than a week, my international passport came out. It came out and I verified my identity. This was already in January, right? I verified my identity, and in less than 24 hours, YouTube sent me an email telling me that they've mailed my pin to the address I gave to them. So I gave them my Agbo address because those were the informations that were on my international passport. So immediately they sent me the email. I'm like, okay, you know what, yeah, I'll go to Agbo and collect my pin. But I was still scared because when people tell you that you have to make sure that the address you are giving them is a popular place that they know. I'm like, Agbo, hey, no Agbo. But excuse me, sorry about that, but I prayed about it. I'm like, you know what, God is in control. So first week of February, right? Because the pin normally takes 3 weeks for you to get the pin here in Nigeria. It takes 3 weeks. So immediately they sent me the email. I was like, okay, once I get back to school, because I school in Agbo, I'll go to the post office and get my pin. So I got to Agbo. I resumed school first week of February, right? First week of February. And immediately I went to the post office. I got there. The guy there said the pin has not arrived. I'm like, I even snapped. I downloaded this envelope from internet, sent it to the guy because I took his number. I sent it to him on WhatsApp, telling him that this is what I'm looking for. He said he knows. I'm like, you know what I'm looking for? He said yes. I'm like, thank God. That is one problem out, because it's another thing for them to know what you are looking for, because this kind of envelope, Google AdSense pin, is not something that is common here in Nigeria. So yeah, immediately he told me. I'm like, okay, thank God. So the 4th week I wait again. He said the pin has not arrived. Then I'm like, okay, you know what, it's like this thing will not come. This is Nigeria. So I applied for the second pin, because you have 4 four chances of application. Like you have four chances to apply for your PIN before you can verify your verify your address manually, right? You have to apply 4 times before you verify your address, and the 4 times has to be 3 weeks interval. So after I went to the post office the fourth week to see if my PIN has arrived, they said it has not arrived. So I applied for the second PIN, and I was like, I will exhaust all the chances I have and then verify my address manually. But on the 5th week, I was lying down in my room. The post office guy called me. I was like, your PIN has arrived. And I'm like, what? Yeah. I was excited. I went straight to the post office, and the guy told me to bring 1,500. I gave him 1,000 naira. Okay. I gave him 1,000 naira. I got my PIN. This is the first PIN. Okay. I don't know when the second PIN will arrive. I don't know. But I still have to take it because it's my property. Once the PIN arrives again, I'll go and collect it. But yeah, this is the PIN. I got my PIN immediately. I verified my address and it was successful. So yeah, that's it. So like making this video, I'm like, should I even make this video? Because my story is not the regular story. So what am I going to tell them? That my own was very simple, just like that. But yeah, it's simple. I will put this video out because I just want to let you know that, in all cases are not the same, okay? Like the stress, not everybody go through that kind of wahala. So just imagine that my national ID card or my voter's card was correct. This would have been in January or in February, you get. So, and this one self, I got my PIN on the 1st of March. So you see, like it took about 5 weeks for the PIN, for me to get the PIN. It got to the right address, the right post office. So you see, like, you get it. So if you are expecting your PIN, just don't believe that 3 weeks that YouTube said, because it can take longer than 3 weeks depending on the post office service you have in your town, your city, whatever. So yeah, that's it. That's how I got my PIN. It was that simple. Okay, so yeah, I just want to use this opportunity to talk to smaller creators, looking to get monetized and everything. I just want to say, I know when I was trying to get monetized, I was like, God, I want to get monetized ASAP. But I want to say that monetization shouldn't be the goal. It shouldn't be your goal. Just try and concentrate on creating the right content, creating valuable content, creating great content, good content, and trying to be consistent here on YouTube. Put your energy more on your content than monetization, because you don't start making money immediately you get monetized, because your views are still very low. People are still getting to know you, so you don't start making money immediately. So you just try and pay attention to the content you are creating. Okay, I also want to say that as a lot of content creators that are looking to get monetized, they'll be like, we try to hack the algorithm, try to do the mago, try to do different things to get monetized. I want to say that immediately you get monetized, just stop all those things. Stop all those challenges that they are doing. 1,000 challenge, 2,000. It will get you nowhere, because some people, they don't know I'm a YouTuber, and they send me different links every day. They are sending me link of, oh please, I'm on this 1,000 subscriber challenge. I'm on this 1,000 subscriber challenge. Please help me subscribe, screenshot and send. Subscribe, screenshot and send. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, after then what? After this what? Like, but I honestly, I just subscribe. Most of the people I subscribe to, I don't even check the channel. I just subscribe just to say I subscribe, because subscription is not going to take anything from me. So I just subscribe. But yeah, carry your wallet and go. But I don't even check their channel to see what they are doing. That's to tell you that even if you get the subscriber, it's not going to amount to views. It's not. You just get monetized. Some people, they are looking to get monetized, but their views are like increasing. But immediately they get monetized, the views go down, because everybody has forgotten about you. Everybody has moved on. They've completed their job and life goes on. But that will not really tell well on your channel, because you're supposed to be growing, not like, you get it. So that's it. I also want to say that for smaller creators that are always angry that bigger creators, you reach out to so YouTubers, that they are not responding to you, nobody wants to shout you out, nobody wants to share your video, nobody wants to collab with you. Girl, take a chill pill, relax. Okay, yeah, sometimes for me, to be honest, as a content creator, you wish to collab with certain type of people. You wish that certain people could shout you out or could share your video, right? But to be honest, right from time, I always tell people, like, I don't believe on this collab things, I don't believe on this shout out things, I don't believe on this sharing things, because I feel that at the end of the day, the work still goes down to you. Because there are some creators that will share, like some creators I follow, some YouTubers I follow, that will share certain people's videos, and then when I go to the person's channel, I don't like anything they are doing on their channel. Me, I will not subscribe, I will not watch. That's me. Like, I know a lot of people are like that. So it's not about people sharing your content or shouting you out or collabing with you. It's about what you are doing. If at the end of the day they collab with you, they shout you out, they do all of that, and people go to your channel and they are not saying anything, like no work, no energy, no nothing, you're not putting any effort into what you are doing, people will not subscribe. And sometimes some people will subscribe because of the YouTuber that shared your video, but they will not watch your subsequent videos. They will not watch it. At the end of the day, you see that the whole work still boils down to you. So you have to focus on creating good content. Like for me, sometimes I'm like, how will I create good content? I don't have a drone. I don't have, because the type of content I create, you guys know, like I don't have drone, I don't have a good camera, I don't have this, I don't have that. How can I be using my phone? How will I take all the B-rolls? You know, I try to give all the excuses in the world why it will not work. At the end of the day, something will tell me, Mary, calm down. Use what you have to create that bomb content. Okay, so yeah, I try and put in the work. If people share your video genuinely from their hearts, you'll see that you will get the results, because people watch and they will watch all your other videos and see that you're doing something great, right? You don't just have to like cry and shout that people are not shouting you out. That's not that shouldn't be your. So yeah, I just want to put that out there, that creating the right content is that's the most important thing you should concentrate on, not like shout out. I know some people feel like collabs do work. Me personally, I don't believe that those things work. People might get to know you, but subscription, okay, maybe views for the moment, but subsequently it will not add up. It will not add up, because if people don't like what you are doing, and then some people, because of the way Nigerians we always want to bring our Nigerian factor into everything. We want to hack the YouTube algorithm. I know that some people are trying to create good content, learning how to create good content, but some people are learning how to hack the YouTube algorithm. No problem about that. If you succeed, good for you. But why people are trying to create good content, some people are trying to do the shortcut thing, because there are some niche that you go into, your videos will blow up, you get all the views, depending on the kind of niche you are going to. And there are certain niche that even if Jackie Aina share the person's video, me I no go watch. You get it? There are some, like, let's say you are doing all these reaction videos, like even you say na Jackie Aina, even if say na Patricia Bright, even if say na Wadimaya na I share your video, Mary Mo will not watch, because I control what I consume on internet, right? So if you are doing all those reaction things, baby girl, you're not gonna find me there. So I know there are some viewers that will not like, people select what they watch. So if you are doing certain kind of thing because you want the views, it's not only about the views. YouTube is not one way growth, it's not one way success, it's all around. If you want the views, you might get the views, but your CPN, there are some niche that your CPN are very low. Okay, so then those kind of contents, now you are creating it because you want the views, right? You get the views and then you get monetized, you start having views, YouTube start paying you. Be rest assured that your money is very low, and then you will not be getting brand deals, because me, I don't just want AdSense money. I want both brand deals. I want the good recognition. I want to win an award. You get me? I want that good recognition. So if that is what your dream is, to be recognized, to get brand deals, to grow all around, there are some things you shouldn't be doing online. There are some things you shouldn't be doing on YouTube. Concentrate on your content. Concentrate on creating the work. Sometimes I'll be like, hi Mary, I would like to collab with this kind of person. Just imagine I collab with this person. And then one thing will come and ask me, Mary, why do you want to collab with this person? Why? The answer is because I want to identify with that person. I want to identify with that person's audience. I like what that person is doing. That's why. And then the next thing is do what that person is doing. Try and do what that person is doing. You get, when as creators, even bigger YouTubers, like sometimes this kind of advice or what I'm saying, you hear a lot of this from bigger YouTubers, and then once bigger YouTubers are saying this kind of thing, smaller content creators will be like, because you don't blow, now make it talk like this. Assuming you never blew, you never get all these things, will you be saying it? And then when a smaller creator is saying it, just like as I'm saying it now, the next thing is you that don't even know anything about YouTube, you are the one saying it. Your views, you don't even have views, you don't have anything. You are giving this kind of advice. But who will not advise you that you will listen? You get it? Like bigger creators will say things like this because it's a big creator. Smaller creator will say things like this because it's a small creator. So who Nigerians is gonna talk to who? Like who are we gonna listen to at the end of the day? But yeah, sometimes bigger creators will tell you that once you want a brand deal from a certain kind of brand, let's say a clothing brand, you want a clothing brand to sponsor, you want to collab with them, you create content that will attract them, create content that will attract these brands, and then when they come to your channel, they see what you have done, and then hopefully collab with you get. So the same way, once you want to collab with a content creator, you want to collab with somebody, try and create content that will attract that person. Create content that will attract that person. That is how it works. So that somehow, the person gets to know about you. The person will be happy to collab with you. This one is not by force something. No. See, our audience are already aligning. You see that our contents are already aligning. So we're gonna gain from each other. So it's not bad. To be honest, I feel a lot of smaller creators, we're just greedy. We're just selfish. You want to collab with somebody at 10,000 subscribers, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000 subscribers, when you have 300 subscribers. Even brands, they select the kind of people they collab. Like, you cannot want to collab with a brand that you are not doing some like now. Let's say you want a collaboration from a brand that is into fashion, right? That is into fashion, clothes and everything, and you are doing reaction videos, right? You are doing reaction videos and you are saying you want brand deals from clothing brands and everything. If you are the brand, will you collab with yourself? Yeah, you get it. So the same way, if you're looking for collab, shout outs, share from somebody, from a creator, ask yourself, if I'm myself, will I collab? Like, you get it. So try and create content that will attract those people you want to collab with, so that eventually, somehow that it gets to happen. It will be a win-win for both parties. It won't be just that this person is helping you. It will be a win-win. Even if somehow this other person is helping you, it won't be that obvious. It won't be that desperado kind of thing. You get it? In fact, that is the end of this video. I just hope it makes sense, because I know this is gonna be shaking tables. Okay? Yeah, seriously. Because I just want to say that if you feel like you want to hack the algorithm by going into certain type of niche, just know that you will not grow all around. You will not grow all around, and somehow you get tired of this kind of things, and then you start afresh. And another thing is, you just have to put in the work, because I see some people, they started YouTube 4 years ago, but their editing skill is still the same thing. They are still doing the same thing. You have to grow, baby girl. Even if it's the same phone, so I'm using the same phone. I'm using the same Infinix, right? But you have to improve your editing skill. You cannot come and be giving us the same thing over year after year, month after month, and you feel you are not growing. How? And then you are not consistent. Consistency is another thing. You put out one video today, 4, 5 months, 6 months, they've not seen you. The next day you're coming to shout that you need collab. Please, let's try and make it make sense. You get it? Make it make sense. You get, like, you're not consistent. Someone like me, I see that you're not consistent. You want me to collab with you. You want to come and waste my fine face on your channel? I don't get it. Do you want to waste my fine face on your channel? Like, look at this beauty. You now put me on your channel 4, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. Nobody has. I will not do that one. Anyways, in fact, this video is going to another direction right now, but I just want to say, yeah, concentrate on your content. That's it. I'm big on content. That's why when people ask me certain things about YouTube, I'm like, huh? I'm big on creating the content. I try to learn what my audience wants, how to satisfy my audience, how to get subscribers, how to get views, how to grow all around. But I do that through my content. I want to do that through my content. I want to do that through the energy I put out, through the content I put out, than doing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I also want to say thank you to all of you that have been supporting me from the beginning. God bless you all so much. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you. And yeah, please keep supporting your girl. Watch all the ads. Okay, we need to start making this money. You get it? It's not about monetization, it's about making money. Okay, so please support your girl, keep supporting me. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Peace out.